Hi, everyone. Sabrina Dhami here with your 13 Now afternoon update on this July 18th. And it is a News Channel 13 first warning alert day as we have, as you may have seen, some rain this morning. And Paul tells me just that was round one. A second batch is on the way. So, Paul, you had some video that you shared with me that I'm going to share with everyone right now of the rain arriving in a time-lapse version in Saratoga. Take a look. This was earlier today. Paul, describe what people are seeing here.
Well, this is in fast motion, right? The clouds and showers. We got socked in this morning with a bunch of steadier and at times maybe some heavier elements of rain coming through. Really a soaking rain for a lot of us. We didn't get a whole bunch in the entire area, but because we had been absent of really any rain over the last several weeks, this was a welcome area of rain, Sabrina. And you can see just how socked in we are with the clouds.
And we were talking earlier, Paul, and you're saying that's essentially just round one. We do have the chance for maybe even stronger storms later today.
Yeah, this is just setting the stage, right? We get this warm front passing by. If you've been outside at all today, it's a steam bath out there. It's muggy, it's soupy, and any heat to go along with that humidity is going to create a volatile environment. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. That's why, again, it's conditional, meaning if we don't get all that heat to combine with the humidity, then the storm mode might be a little bit lower and maybe not as many storms. But I think enough jet stream energy is going to be in place to produce at least some severe storms as we get into the afternoon and this evening. And the main mode will be damaging wind gusts, but also some locally heavy downpours, which again could be welcome, but too much rain at once obviously is an issue. So we'll be monitoring that situation. And the Storm Prediction Center has put our entire area in a slight risk of severe storms. A slight risk doesn't sound like a lot, but normally when we get to this level, we can expect at least some severe weather. The time frame 2 to 10 p.m., strong wind gusts and torrential downpours. With these storms, of course, frequent lightning. And with the wind energy in the atmosphere, we do have the potential this time around for a few rotating storms. Things can get a little bit interesting if a couple of supercells develop with some hail or maybe even a brief tornado touchdown in a couple of spots. So that's what we're going to be monitoring. You can see temperatures not all that hot, generally in the 70s as we've been socked in with those clouds and showers. The humidity level's high, though. All of the rain is lifting north through the upper Hudson Valley, North Country, off into Vermont. That's going to leave us in a drier environment as we get deeper into the afternoon. Notice back below Albany, down toward Pennsylvania, there are a few scattered showers, but also the cloud cover is thinning out. And that's really important because if we can get some breaks of sunshine and those temperatures pop into the lower to mid 80s with all that humidity, that's when you create that unstable environment for showers and thunderstorms. And this just in, south of the Greater Capital District, a new severe thunderstorm watch for the mid and lower Hudson Valley, back out into Connecticut and across into Jersey and Pennsylvania. Our area not in the watch yet, but I'm assuming that the Storm Prediction Center is all over this and they're going to wind up issuing a watch for us as well. They just want to see all this stratiform rain from this morning lift out. When it does, we'll start to see these thunderstorms fire around 2 or 3 o'clock. It's already 2, so obviously around 3 o'clock, we'll start to see the activity grow in intensity and coverage. And there may not be a ton of storms, but at least a few that could rotate and produce these stronger wind gusts and heavy downpours right through 5 or 6 o'clock and 7 or 8 o'clock. Look at this. A big batch of thunderstorms rolls through southern portions of the Greater Capital District, including western New England, before things start to dry out overnight tonight. So things will tend to improve later on, but I think the next few hours, let's say roughly between 2 and 10 p.m. is our target area for some stronger storms around here. And again, some of those could pack quite a punch. Sabrina.
Yeah, and you're saying the chance for rotation, of course. If anything like that comes up, you'll be breaking in and giving updates throughout the afternoon as well.
Obviously, first warning alert day, obviously for the afternoon hours, any strong to severe thunderstorm or especially the rotating storms, as you say, will be breaking into coverage and we'll hit you up on social media as well.
Okay, great, Paul. Thank you very much for the latest on all of that. And with that, we did take a look at the arrivals and departures at Albany Airport to see what we're finding there. And I did just look at it a few minutes ago. We have 2 departures canceled, 2 delays for departures as well. And there is 1 cancellation for arrivals and 2 delays. So if you do have people arriving to visit you today, or maybe you have a plans to head out later today at Albany Airport, be sure to check to make sure your flight is not impacted. So this Storms are approaching as people in East Greenbush just really got their power back on. 12,500 people lost power when a substation caught fire. And Tessa Bentulin is just back from East Greenbush. And Tessa, I looked at National Grid's website, 112 out right now. And you're saying that this is actually unrelated to all of that.
Right. So we talked to National Grid, and they said the people who were affected by that electric substation catching fire, they said all of their power is back on. But as you notice, there's still over 100 people without power. They say that's mostly because this morning around 8 a.m., there was a tree that fell onto a power line also in the East Greenbush area. So they've had crews working on that as well. They said it's not on a main road. It's kind of off to the side, so it shouldn't be affecting anyone's driving or commutes today at all. And they say they just have sporadic, power outages coming and going, especially with the weather that we've had lately. As for the fire in East Greenbush for that electric substation, they say they don't know the cause of it right now. It's under investigation. When they arrived yesterday, as you see from the video or the photos right there, they said some of the equipment was just on fire after they received so many calls of people who were out of power. So they're looking into it, and they told us they'll have an answer within the next couple of days to possibly a week from now.
Okay, Tessa Bentulin with the update on this in the newsroom for us. Tessa, thank you very much for that. We do also have an update on a scary situation over in Scotia. Scotia police making an arrest following reports that a man was trying to lure young children into his pickup truck. Stella Porter is just back from Scotia with actually new details, Stella, that you're just learning on the person arrested. What's the latest with this?
Yeah, Sabrina, I've been in touch with the police chief in Scotia all day, going back and forth. So what we do know right now is that Craig S. Bemis is the man they've arrested in this child luring case. And the chief just told me he's charged with endangering the welfare of a child, which is a misdemeanor, and stalking in the 4th degree. What you're looking at right now are the images police released on Friday of the truck they say he was driving when he approached a student on her way to summer school last Wednesday and Thursday. She then reported that to her parents in the evening, and police were able to track down this image and eventually arrest Craig S. Bemis on those charges. And today we went to Scotia, where this seems to be the talk of the town among teenagers, who were out in the summer enjoying their small town, like to feel like it's safe to be on the streets. And many of them told us it was just scary to hear that this would be going on somewhere that they think of as a pretty safe place. So we are expecting more information from police this afternoon, Sabrina, more about Craig S. Bemis, that suspect in this case.
It's just so scary. Stella, with that breaking new information on this, thank you very much. We'll see you live at 4. We do have also another update on a story we're following out of Niskayuna, a car crash there, a head-on crash. Let me get this out of here so I can update you on that. There was one person who died in this. 2 cars collided head-on. This happened just after 6 o'clock last night on Troy-Schenectady Road, and we now know that one driver was taken to Albany Medical Center and did not survive. The other driver, police say, was taken to Ellis Hospital. That person is expected to be okay. Police right now are encouraging anyone who may have witnessed what happened to give them a call. So here's the phone number for Niskayuna Police up on your screen right now. If you have any information on that crash, and I'll show you some video that we have from that. If you have any information on this crash that happened yesterday, 6 o'clock on Troy-Schenectady Road, please give police a call. So we have a few more stories that we are working on that our crews are out on right now. Want to give you a quick look at what's ahead for us. Of course, it is a first warning alert day, so our weather team, we will have team coverage. We'll be all over the possibility for severe storms starting at 4 o'clock with team coverage on that. Kumi Tucker is working on a story out of Fort Plain at a park over there. A historic fountain was vandalized. This park is called Haslett Park. So she is speaking with the mayor over there about that. And Roger is going to have updates on MLB Draft Day, as there are a few locals who are taking part in this, including a Troy High grad. So he will join us with that. So that is your afternoon update of 13 Now. I'm Sabrina Dami. See you live at 4.